Good morning. All right, so I've gone through 3 days of like doing doodles and just basic basic hand exercises. So what I want to do today, because I actually don't know what my drawing skill is, I just know I'm bad. So what I want to do today is actually try to draw something. So I've scoured the web for a very relatively simple public domain image of a dog. So that's what you see on the left here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this. So I'm in Procreate here. I'm gonna go ahead and open up my screen or my new file. And now keep in mind, I don't have many art skills. Basically, the only art skills the only time I've studied art is in like high school drawing classes, and um, occasionally I've flirted with the idea of trying to learn how to draw, but nothing sustained, nothing consistent. So I don't know what this is going to turn out to look like. But I do know a few things, and basically one of the cool things about Procreate is that you can have layers here. So I'm actually going to create 2 layers. One, I'm going to use the pencil just so I can like get the general shapes done, and it's going to be more of my sketching. 2 is I'm going to try to draw over it using the pen for inking. So yeah, layer 1 will be my sketching, layer 2 will be my inking, and we'll see how it works. So I'm going to start with my technical pencil the same way as I normally use. And the thing I notice about this is that there's just a bunch of shapes. I'm guessing it was created like in Illustrator or something like that, where they just put a bunch of shapes together, and it's a vector is what they call it. It wasn't hand drawn, I don't think. So that might simplify things a bit. I'm gonna start the main shape that I can see here is the head, right? So I'll just do a circle there. Oh, we've got, I don't know, I'm gonna say he's kind of looking this way. So I'm gonna draw a couple lines just so I can get an idea of what I'm looking at. The eyes are about, what, halfway through? Maybe here? And we got the nose a little bit below that. All right. Some other shapes okay, so we've got an ear. I'm gonna do my ear circle here, and over here. Yeah, that exercise that I was doing yesterday with the whole lines and everything, I think that would fix my terrible left circle shape. Maybe I should just stick with doing the right circle. I got an eye here and here. A nose there. I've got the little mouth that comes down. It's kind of cute. Got some spikes for the hair. Okay. And the thing that if I ever talk to an artist, they've always told me you don't have to make things perfect in the draft. It's just a place for you to kind of figure out what you're doing. Got that body shape there. We've got like that goes there. And we've got some legs. Looks like 1, 2 with a couple paws. And then a tail. So that's like the first design that I've got here. I don't know if it's any good, but okay, now since I'm using black and white, I think the original picture, if you'll look over here, doesn't have all of the dark lines around it. It's got a green background, and then you've got just a white shapes or white or gray shapes. So I'm just using black and white, so it's going to be a little bit different here. But let's see if I can get some of these shapes in. And I think the ears are a little too small. And maybe my shape's wrong here. So I'm going to do it a little different here. I'm going to do more like a triangle. A rounded triangle, maybe. Same thing over here. Oh yeah, I'm terrible at this. We don't need to stay on that line. We can come under it a little bit, right? Okay, gonna smooth this out a little bit here. Okay. Now when I come in with back over it in the second layer, and this is the beauty about doing the layers, like I could literally, let's say I'm gonna have layer 3 here. I could literally just scribble, 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 scribble. Okay, yay. But then when I take that out, it's not there, right? So can I delete that? There we go. Where does it say? Clear, maybe? Nah. Oh, well, we got 3 layers. Oh, well. Okay. I need to make sure I'm on the right layer here. I'm working on layer 1, right? I mean, I shouldn't really need to erase in the first layer. It just, for me, I'm doing it, right? Because it's easy to see what I'm trying to do for my own reference. Kind of get an idea of what it's going to look like. I'm going to make my eraser a little smaller here. Yeah, I've read a couple things that say just don't erase. So maybe I'm I don't know. Yeah, it looks good enough, I guess. Okay. So now to make these paws look like actual paws, right? What is going on with my... Huh? That was weird. This is kind of like a circle, right? But it's got just little triangles here. Okay. Now this one's maybe looking at it from, I don't know, it looks like it's looking at it from the sides. The shape's a little bit different, it seems. You got more rounded on this side, but then it kind of gets sharper here. But you still got our triangles. Okay. And we have that nice little like thing on the back here, right? We've got some shapes that we can add. It looks like David Bowie, like a rock star or something. I don't know. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to my layer 2 here and change to, oops, I don't want to change that. I want to be able to see, but I'm gonna change to my technical pen because I want to do some inking, right? So let's see if I can make it look not terrible. Like the eyes should be the same size, right? Okay. I don't know what to start with. So that's the issue for me. Okay, I'm going to start here. Okay, got that. Ooh, let's try that again. I just hit the back button there. And this is the cool thing. Like I can go in and be like, how does it look? Okay, that's kind of weird. Not as straight as I thought they were. All right. I was like, wow, you're doing good. No, not so good. Oh well, this is just learning, right? All right, I'm gonna fill his nose in. That's a big nose. Yay, cute little face. All right, so here we go from the... This is weird. For some reason, my... Did I just erase? I did. Huh. Sometimes the Apple Pencil registers a double tap whenever it's not an actual double tap, and the double tap changes it to erase mode. Okay, let's get our tail. Let's draw the rest of the body. Okay. I'll draw this little token thing on the neck, and then we'll do a little line here. Okay. Get some of the shapes in here. Little triangles for the paws here. Let's see. I'm afraid to look at this right now. that's not terrible, I guess. All right. Let's see. What was missing? What have I not done yet? Okay, I gotta get, wrong one. Okay, I gotta get the circle around the mouth and then the David Bowie Ziggy Stardust thing around the eye. Okay. Alright, so we got that. I can really see what directions, when I start to draw, what directions are challenging for me. Maybe that's what those exercises that I was doing before, like, that's what they help with, I guess? I don't know. Okay, what do we got? Okay. I mean, I haven't really gotten into, like, shading techniques or anything, but I guess, like, now that it's drawn, you can kind of, like, do some of the hatching, I think is what it's called. Problem is, like, spots like this. Like with the Ziggy Stardust thing, I don't know what to do with that. Well, can I don't know. I guess I can just kind of go through it, right? It's the mouth and all that's black, right? Does that look weird? Maybe. I mean, that's not terrible, I guess. It's better than I expected, honestly. Like, I've been not arting for so long. Like, I did it in high school a little bit, but that was more years ago than I care to share. But yeah, I mean, better than I expected, honestly. So yeah, that's... maybe we can do some shading on the legs too, just to kind of add some contrast. But yeah, I guess really the goal is just to figure out what how I can do it. And then honestly, I want to make some like my own personal characters and these little like just little kids characters, I think. So if I can do that, I don't intend to be like a famous artist or anything selling, Marvel or DC comic books, things like that. No, it's just for fun, and I've got a baby on the way, so I want to. Oh no, I got a baby on the way, so I want to make like my own stories for my baby, and I think that'd be fun. And if I can illustrate it myself, that'd be even better. But yeah, that's why I chose drawing, right? Just because it gives me some way to motivate myself. So the thing is, you do what you want to do, and do what do something that keeps you interested. I think that's probably the first rule that I'm gonna say in this whole process is whenever you choose a skill, find one that you're going to be able to stick with and figure out things to keep you interested in it. I chose drawing because I want to make my own kids' books for my kid, my little stories for my kid. And I think a child is a good motivation. So anyway, There we go. You can see left and right. Did the dog. Um, yeah, day 4. Done. Tomorrow I'm gonna go back to doing like the warm up exercises because there's still quite a few more that I did not get through yet. A few more rules there that we didn't get through, or things that we can do. Let me see what else we've got. Like drawing circles and ovals, I think is one. Hatching. That's how I knew the word hatching actually. Because when I was doing the shading, I said something about hatching. So there's hatching, and then it's just drawing lines like that, like the way I shaded the darker parts of the dog. There's also a thing called cross hatching where you do it both ways. Filling closed areas, so it's like combining circles with hatching. I think 7 is mastering pressure. I might have to use a different pen for this because I don't know if the technical pencil or the technical pen really like get the pressure sensitivity. I feel like I'm killing the iPad as I'm drawing, so I should probably lighten up and loosen up on that. That'll be a good exercise. Let's see. Repeat lines is number 8, and it looks like you're just copying the same lines that you do over and over. Number 9, draw soft shapes. So yeah, those are the 9 exercises. We've gotten through, 3 of them so far? Yeah. Yeah, so this is just, again, I found this on a to-do list. Maybe the second rule would be to just find a resource and start working with it. I think a lot of people want the perfect resource, and I decided when I started working on this that there's no such thing as the perfect resource. So yeah, find a resource that you can follow and that's not painful to read. I think that's a good way to motivate yourself. Find something that you enjoy reading. But yeah, rule number 1, choose a skill that you can keep yourself motivated doing. And number 2, get started with it. There we go. We're already working on the whole process. All right. I think I've chatted enough. And Jesus, I'm saying a lot today. I think, yeah, I woke up earlier and cleaned up the house a little bit before starting this. So, yeah, that's it. You can tell this is scripted, right? Yeah, okay. All right, thank you. Have a good day.